and spoons, shoes and socks, finances and relationships. You may be wondering how these things are related. The divorce rate in our country today is over 50%. And the number one cause for divorce is over financial disagreements. My name is Tatiana Hart. I'm an aspiring financial entrepreneur studying finance and accounting in college. Now, I have a couple of questions for you guys. When was the last time you evaluated your personal relationships? How about this? When was the last time you evaluated your spending habits? Did you know that only 36% of Americans check their bank account balance every day? According to goodtherapy.org, money is connected to three things in our lives: our relationships, our emotions, and our core beliefs. This is why I personally believe how we manage our relationships with people and how we manage our relationships with money are two sides of the same coin. So if you're anything like me, you probably need to check your balance. From my own personal experience, being an Afro-Latina, we as minorities do not discuss financial literacy and mental health enough. I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you treated yourself the same way you treat your finances. We have a financial deficit when it comes to our own understanding on how we are supposed to spend our money, save our money, and invest our money. Unfortunately, we were not able to learn about it in schools, and rarely it is spoken about in our homes, which causes us to acquire debt in our future. Sadly but true, we will end up making these same mistakes when it comes to our relationships. We do not invest enough time and energy in ourselves, but rather invest time and energy into other people, causing us to acquire emotional debt. So what is emotional debt? Well, let me share my story. In 2018, I graduated high school. I had a great job, I had my own car, and I felt financially independent. But most importantly, I had a plan for my future. But for some reason, I still desired for more. So one day, I just put it out in the universe that I was finally ready for my change. And all of a sudden, boom, I got into a car accident. A car accident that almost killed myself and the other driver. I lost my job, I lost my car, but most importantly, I lost my sense of purpose. But for 5 months, I was paralyzed with fear. But during that time, I was able to reflect over my year. And the number one thing that I learned was I had spent my entire emotional balance. I spent it on my relationships and my job and the luxurious things that I thought I needed in my life. But when the time finally came that I needed that energy to provide for myself, it was no longer there. That was when I realized I was in emotional debt. So let's check our balance. In school, we learn about math and science and language arts, but financial literacy and emotional health was never taught to us. It is our responsibility now to educate ourselves on how to become financially intelligent, to know the basics of finance, to know how to budget, to know how to spend our money, but most importantly, to know how to keep ourselves out of debt or get ourselves out of debt. The same terminology applies when it comes to our relationships. It is our responsibility to know how much energy we can give and how much energy we can take. But the most important rule in life is to learn how to forgive your debtors. Thank you.